What is up, guys, and welcome back to another day here with the AutoWorks. Today we got something a little bit different. I got a company called Mike Tuning that sent me out a undercar kit for the truck of all things. And man, I've always wanted to do one of these on the truck. It's kind of that old school thing, throwback a little bit, so I think it's gonna be very fun. So we're going to unbox it real quick, kind of go over it, and yeah, then we'll get into installing it on the truck. Alright guys, so this is the undercar kit from Mike Tuning. It's the N8 series, the RGB kit, so it does all the different colors. It says it has over 888 LEDs on it. It's aluminum construction and they're waterproof. And they got really cool connections on it. They kind of plug in together one way. It's got two different remote styles. It's got the regular style remote like you keep in the car. And then also you can program it to like this little keyless remote where you can turn it on and off all the time. It included this cool sticker. The guidelines on it are actually pretty cool. It has full install instructions so you don't get held up and whatever else, but all in all, it looks like a pretty cool kit to me. But there's only one way to really truly find out. Let's install it on the truck and let's see what it looks like. Alright guys, so obviously first step was get this thing up on jack stands. Gotta make sure you're safe, so I got jack stands up under it and I left the jack behind it just for added peace of mind. And now we can get to everything and start running these LED tubes. Alright, so the way this works by the instructions right here is each two tubes tie together and then run to this little transponder right here. So basically I'm going to start and put the ones in the very back and then put the ones on one side, run it to the transponder. I got some 3M tape and some place to put some zip ties and stuff. So I'm going to put it up really good. And then we got a positive and a ground coming off of it with a fuse so that we can disable everything if we ever need to really quick. And then there's the layout on the car and everything it comes with. So basically there's nothing really else to do other than to get installing. Okay, so something else I just figured out real quick. You got 4 sets of tubes, right? This set right here doesn't have but one line running to it. So this one right here is going to be the one that runs to the very back of the car. And then it ties into this one, and then this one runs to the transponder. On the other side, the shorter side has 2 connections, and the longer side only has 1 connection. So that's going to actually go to the side, and then that'll run to the front, and then they run from the front to your transponder, and that just makes everything easier for routing, so you don't have a bunch of extra wires, but so you actually have enough wire so that you can run to the transponder depending on how you lay it all out. So just be mindful of that if you buy this kit. So alright, let's get into installing. Alright guys, so fast forward a little bit. I've got one side already screwed in. It comes with these little self-tapping screws. As you can see, it's got a Phillips head on one side and the little self-tapper on the other. I got the heater on in the background. It's like 30 degrees out here today, so I'm trying to get something done and get a video up for you guys. But regardless, I'm going to take you up under the truck real quick and show you my routing for one side. Alright guys, so moving up under here, this is the back by the hitch. That's how I've got them routed, and you can tell this is the right end because you got one connector and then I got it running through the frame rail further up. So I'll show you where it comes out. Alright, so I got it coming out through the frame rail right there and mounted up under all the way down, and then it comes out up there. Then it comes up by the front, goes all the way up into the engine bay, and the wire crosses over, and I'm probably going to mount the whole little transponder thing somewhere in this area, and then there's the battery. So yep, I'm going to run the other side and then we'll play with it a little bit and see if we can't get it to work. Alright guys, so fast forward a little bit later and I got all my lines run. Let me kind of show you the way I ended up doing this. Now it's going to be different for your vehicle and you want to make sure you have one of these. This will allow you to check for power. You just hook that end up to a good ground and probe for a good power light. I'll show you real quick. Alright, so this is my little probe. That's where I got the ground wire going to. Here's the little transponder box that comes with the kit. So I grounded it right there. That's the black wire. And then you got a red wire going down right here with the fuse. And I extended it and went into this fuse box right here. Now the way you check to make sure you got consistent power is you probe it. And if it cuts on like that, then you got power. Now there's two ways you can wire this up. So I've chosen to wire mine up to power all the time. That way, even if I'm at like a car show or something like that and I don't have the ignition switch on or whatever and I just want to run it, then I can run it for the show. The downside to that is you drain your battery, so be cautious with it. It's like when people run external fans on race cars and stuff like that, you could leave it on all the time. The other way you could do it is find the switch 12 volt. And that'll key on with the ignition, and then it only cuts on with the ignition. So do it the way you want to do it. And like I said, I'm not advising anybody one way or the other. You know, that's just stipulations for YouTube or whatever else. But, you know, do it at your own risk. Obviously, you're messing with power and you're messing with circuitry on your vehicle. But it's pretty much just a positive and negative, guys. It's pretty about as standard and straightforward as it gets. So I'm going to close my whole setup up right here, and I'll show you the final product. Alright guys, so one last thing before we get to the final reveal. These remotes right here, this main remote right here with all the colors on it, it says you will have to push the mode button, the up and down at the same time, 4 times off and on. I didn't have to do that. I was able to just hit the on and off button on the remote and it come on. And same thing with this little keyless remote. It says you'll have to program it. I didn't have to do that either. I just hit the D and it cut on, and hit the D again, it cuts off. And yeah, so you might have to program. If you do, it comes with it in the manual, but more than likely, from what I've seen so far, you just hit on and off once you got consistent power and you're good to go. So, whoo! All right, install is done, and let's check out the final reveal. Alright guys, so now we got the shop truck stepped up with some undercar lights, RGB, so they do all kinds of different colors and sequences and patterns with a simple to use remote, 888 LEDs, waterproof, easy install instructions, and just an all around solid product from Mike Tuning. So a big shout out to them for sending it out. Also, if you use my code in the description, you guys can get 20% off your purchase of undercar lights. I think they got rock lights on their websites. They got different color little switch control panels for racing, all kinds of cool lighting products and stuff like that. So definitely go check them out and see if they got something cool that you'd like to have for your ride, and use that discount code. But a big shout out to them again for sending them out. I'm going to really enjoy these on the shop truck, especially at night. If I go to a car meet with it or whatever else, it's just going to be a really cool conversation piece, and something so simple that just makes such a drastic effect and really makes your ride stand out and makes everybody turn their heads. But like I said, shout out to them. Go give them a follow. Go use that discount code. And that's going to be it for me today, guys. I'm John from Whitley Auto Works. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.